Facebook. Let's go YouTube. I will begin in one moment. And YouTube, 5, 4, and we're on. Hi guys, Donny Rouse here. So I am on a little bit later today. Been a little bit. I'll explain the mindset of where I've been today, and it'll kind of put things in perspective. But the title of this is about where fear drives you. So I was contemplating, and I say contemplating because I haven't given up on the trip yet, on going to Turkey this coming Monday. So while I've been wanting to go to Turkey for literally probably like the past like 5 years. Several times I've gone to book the trip and I ended up canceling it. One time I felt it in my gut that it wasn't right and I canceled. The second time I let some other people kind of influence my decision and I didn't go. Now I'm at that third time. So what I noticed was my mind going into the uncertainty. Like I see experiences and there's this impulse to act and buy the ticket. And then all of a sudden I notice that fear creeps in. And when that fear creeps in, all of a sudden it makes me uncertain about everything. Every trip I've ever done, I've never regretted a single trip. And I've never really doubted one until it started happening now. And the point I'm trying to make is what am I projecting out? When you realize like you're expecting things to go wrong, and that it's that expectation that's actually preventing you from reaching for that future, reaching for the trip you want, reaching for the job you want to take, reaching for going to your own business, whatever it is. It's that expectation that something is going to go wrong, that it's not going to work out, that keeps you where you were. And really, it's just a defense mechanism. It's exactly how your mind is supposed to function and work. You're supposed to say, okay, well, this is a possible danger. Let me stay here. Let me, kind of bunker down because I know it's safe. I don't know what's over there, but I know what's here. But what that does is it leaves you to a life of just boring, boredom. Because that excitement, it's that experiencing the new, it's stepping out of the comfort zone that gives you that excitement, that passion for life. So I wanted to share this with you. What am I going to do for this coming week? I do not know. I've booked my accommodations for Turkey. I've gotten my visa. But then looking at different things online, I'm like, maybe it's not the right time to go. And part of it is COVID because while I'm healthy, I'm 39 years old and I'm healthy and I work out all the time and I eat healthy. There's like, all right, well, what if? And it's a shit that question, but I guess anything could change in an instant. And when I say and it can change, it's not like COVID's going to disappear. What can change is just that impulse. It's happened with every trip that I've ever taken. So if you think that the people who travel don't get nervous, like I've traveled 39 countries so far, and I get nervous usually always at the first trip in November, and then in March I'm excited for the next trip. And there's always the hesitancy because I'm leaving the norm. I'm leaving this this cocoon that I'd been in for the last 8 months or so, and then I start the travels all over again. So it's always been that way. So it's just that the faulty mindset of thinking like, well, the people who do it all the time, that they're never afraid to do something. So it's like a singer going on stage. I remember hearing something that singers who you would think would be very confident on stage actually would get sick to the stomach and want to vomit right before, and then they would go out and they would crush it, and then everyone would applaud. So that is it, guys. And if I'm going to leave you one message is just to be conscious of that. Like, where are you projecting out? Are you projecting out to the past, or are you looking out to the future? Chances are you're using the past to project out to the future, in which case it's going to prevent you from taking action. That is all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this little micro post. I wanted to make sure I got on here because I made the point to post every single day, at least during the week. And weekends, I take it off. But I wanted to make sure that I always post something of value. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share, and check out the podcast, One Life Podcast with Donny Rouse. Again, One Life Podcast with Donny Rouse. I hope you enjoy. God bless, and I will